Hello everyone and welcome back to another Grainman Travels Adventure, and today we're on a new map called Castelnaud. Now this is actually a map that isn't on ModHub, and it's actually a custom map that I've downloaded directly from the modders website, so MA7 Studios. But I have seen a preview of this map already about a week ago by another YouTube creator, and I thought to myself, really need to do this map tour on this map, because it is, well, yeah, my mind has been blown, to be honest with you, by the level of detail and just the size of the map, and just all of the features and functions of this map are incredible. So let's run through a few of the bits and bobs that are listed on the modders website. So this map is actually it's a fictional map based in the Dordogne area of France, and the map comes with 2 farms, 10 outlets, 15 production plants, 107 fields, and that includes, but there's 210 plots, so these are like fields plus forest areas. There's 2 cooperatives, there's a livestock trader, there's a dealer, there's a mechanic, there's a sawmill, a joinery shop, a carpentry area. There's also agricultural transport for sugar beet and sugar beet cut from agricultural barge, which is actually just over there. So it's very, very similar to the Dordogne area for the landscape for the train, apparently, so that's really good. There's a castle, there's a lock with its own lime quarry, there's a lime quarry and there's a lock there as well, and there's lots of custom crops. There's actually alfalfa, there's hazelnut, there's chestnut, and there's normal nuts as well. So, and there's also some quite custom productions around wood and around the nuts you can get as well. So the map is on version 1.0.0.0. It's 1.1 gig to download, so it's a big map, but there's an awful lot of custom textures, there's an awful lot of custom buildings as well. So the people who've put this map together are MA7, MDLModding, Salmon, Actinium and My7Farmer. Now I think it's all of those people together who work for MA7 Studios that have put this map together. It's pretty impressive, to say the least. It does need 2 mods though to run, and it does only run on PC at the moment. I have no idea if it's going to be submitted to Giants and put on ModHub. I'm not 100% certain of that. I hope it does, because this map is absolutely incredible. So you do need the More Trees mod by KR Software, and you need the La Bausch Gold K150 trailer by LDM Studios. So, but yeah, absolutely incredible, really is. What a map. So what we'll do, we'll put our feet back down on the ground as always. So as you can see, we've started quite a few bits and bobs. We've got a couple of small tractors. We've got a very nice Fendt Favorite 515C with 150 horsepower. And then we've got a very nice Valtra A135 High-Tech with 135 horsepower. It's got 50% damage on it. We then get Massey Ferguson MF6718S medium tractor, which has got 200 horsepower. And we get the John Deere 4755, which has got 190 horsepower. That's also got a little bit of damage as well. We've got the normal Deutz-Fahr Topliner 4090H harvester. We've got a very nice Manitou MLT 625-75H 75 horsepower 4.9 ton telehandler, which again's got a little bit of wear on it. We get the standard Lizard pickup truck from 1986. We get the Class Carrot 140 TD trailer, plus we also get, this is the La Bausch Gold K150 mod trailer that you actually need for this map. Now, I don't know if that's because it's been modded to take some other of the nuts, etc. Just have a quick look at this one. Now this can take alfalfa and straw, so it must be just that they enjoy that trailer. We then get the Deutz-Fahr Topliner 4090H header. We actually get a plough as well. We get an Agramash POV 5XL 2.5 metre plough. The Amazzoni Senio 4000 Super 4 metre cultivator. And the Amazzoni KG 3001 Super 3 metre power harrow. We get the very nice Amazzoni Centire 3000 Super 3 metre seeder, but this one can also do the alfalfa. We get an Agramash Falcon 3 metre planter. We also get the Hardy Mega 1200L sprayer. We've got a nice manure spreader there, actually, that's something a little bit different. The HB Brantner TA 120/50 power spread plus. This has got an 8-meter spreading width and it's can take 9,000 litres of manure, so it's quite nice to see a manure spreader on a starting farm. We get a FarmTech SuperSys 800 slurry tanker. That's also something a little bit different as well. That's good. We get a KHN GMD 4411 rear finger bar mower and a GMD 3123F 3.1 meter KHN front mower, so that's cool. We got a Pottinger Boss Alpine 251 forage wagon, which has been modded so it can take the alfalfa straw as well, so that's really nice. Wow, we've got quite a lot of animal equipment, so that's good. We get a Pro Chop from Anderson, so that's a bale chopper, Pro Chop 150. We'd also get a forage mixer from KHN, the RA142, which can also take the alfalfa straw, so that's and the alfalfa, so that's good to remember. We get the Lizard MKS tanker for your milk and water and herbicide and fertilizer. And we also get the standard Joskin water tanker. We get 2 Quickie Q4M front loaders, one with some damage, one without. We get a couple of front loader tools. We get the fork with grapple, which also can take the custom alfalfa, and the universal bucket from Albert as well. We get telehandler tools for the telehandlers. We've got a Magsy bale fork, and we've got the top liner trailer, or the header trailer for the top liner. We've got a couple of weights. We've got the Agco 1100 and the 10 Winkle 750 kilogram weight. We also got some belt systems. Now the RH2460 and the SL8022 Quantum and the TC816. Now these are already set up in one of the factories on the map, so I will see if I can remember where they are when we do this map tour and show them where they are, so that's good. So this is one of your starting farms. So got all the nice equipment knocking around. It's it's a really nice starting farm actually. First thing you notice actually is some of the triggers have been changed from blue to green, and they're quite bright, but they are pretty cool, and I do like the idea of that. And you also got the bale and pallet storage area here, so that's cool. And yeah, it's a cheese. It's like some kind of a cheese warehouse there to let the cheese to oh, it's actually a cheese dairy. That's cool. So there's one on your farm that you can buy for 70,000. So that might be a really good first opening idea for. Oh wait, can I get in here? No. Okay. I can get in here. That hoping. No. There we go. Now we can get in this one. There we are. So this one is actually your first animals. It's a very customized hen enclosure as well actually. I mean, it's pretty amazing the amount of effort that's gone into this. So you have to reverse your trailer into here to be able to then feed your chickens, which are actually through here in the main farmyard. They're actually that side, so we'll have a look at that in a second. So you also get sheep here as well, so we'll just do that quickly. Run around here. This is the sheep enclosure as well, and well, they call it a sheep barn, but yeah, but they just really massively awesome mega amounts of detail here. Things like the pallets of wool that are already there. Oh, there's another garage here with some of your animal tools and that as well, so that's good. Quick look here. Believe, yes, the sheep trigger is here. So let's just go into the dialogue for that. So it's an 80 head sheep barn, but it's not really a sheep barn, it's kind of a sheep house. It's, yeah, I think it's really, really impressive. Really, really, really amazing how much time, effort has gone into this whole area. Just the textures on the walls, on the buildings, etc. is amazing. So you've got your diesel tank here as well. So we've looked at the sheep. Let's have a quick look at chicken. Now the chicken area is here. So your chickens are actually not free roaming. You can just look at them nicely through from your deck, which is really cool. So there's your 10 Winkle weight there. Let's have a quick look at the chickens. I'll run around quickly. So we have a quick look at how many chickens we get. And then there's another farm on the map. So it's 45 head chicken barn. So that's pretty good. Now over here you got the silage pits. Silage pit 1, silage pit 2. So, oh, nice deers. You got your slurry here as well. Manure pit. And you've got your cow barn here. So I've got an 80 head cow barn. You start with 30 cows, which obviously roam over there. That's very, very nice. And then let's have a quick look in here quickly, because there's loads of little features and details that they've put together. I mean, I think this is a custom model as well for the cow barn. So just, yeah, incredible really how much work, time and effort has gone into this custom map. So absolutely impressive and amazing. So let's go on the map quickly. Menu, and also we actually have another farm up the top of the map. So this is where some of your other equipment is. You've got your other John Deere, you've got your Deutz-Fahr tractor, and you've got a silo. So let's just open this door a minute. We've also got two of your smaller tractors here. So you've got the one of your smaller tractors. You've got the Fendt here, which is really nice. You've got the cereal silo. You've got lots and lots of buildings as well. Lots of really nice custom done textures on everything. It's really, really, really impressive. So let's just open this one up. So I believe this is where the pigs are. Hello piggies! Indeed they are. So you come up with 10 here. So let's find the animal trigger, which I think is outside. Let's have a quick look. So you've got there. Let's find the trigger for the animals. There we are. So for the pigs, it's a 40 head pig barn. All the standard pigs that you get in the game, so that's good as well. We'll have a quick look at the animals themselves on here. So you've got the cow barn, you've got the poulière. So there's quite a lot of French words on this, and there's not so many translations. So if my pronunciations are incorrect, I do apologise. So you got your pigsty, your sheep barn, your chicken shed, I'm going to call it, and then your cow barn. So that's really, really impressive. Let's have a quick look at the map itself. We are going to do another flyover actually, just to show off some of the really nice areas of this. So it's a really nice, big, open map though, I must admit. There's lots of areas around the side as well. And there's lots of meadows, lots of areas of forestry. The field shapes are, really interesting. And they're all different sizes. And there's here is some custom crops down here, and also down here. We'll run through those in a few moments as well. But there's a main river that runs through the centre of the map. It then tees off down here to the quarry, and then goes up there out of the map boundary. But up there is where you can actually take your sugar beet cut, etc., to the naval export, so you can export it onto a barge. Unfortunately, the barge does go past, but it doesn't actually stop and get unloaded. I did wait previously to have a quick look at that, and it didn't do that, which that's a bit of a shame, but still pretty imaginative and creative feature to put on a map. So that's really nice. There's a train. Well, hey, we have another train. That's good. And the train runs down the side of the mountain ranges and the cliff sides at the side of the river, so that's good. As you can see, the barge there actually just going down the map, so that's really nice to see. Train line goes across here as well than the road. We've got a quarry here, lots of areas of forestry as well. So yeah, just an absolutely incredible map, really is. So if we run through the custom crops, so the calendar looks like it has been altered ever so slightly, so there's a few things have been moved around, especially with these custom crops that are in here. So you've got hazelnut, nut, chestnut and chestnut, then you've got your alfalfa. Now I'm thinking the difference between the chestnut in green and the chestnut that's not got any green is I think that chestnut maybe when it's not quite mature and it's just still in its actual outer shell, and then the chestnut that's got like no green at all, I think that might be when it's like fully ready. But you do get some custom productions for those, so we'll run through those. So there's some really nice areas to sell all of your goods. So we've actually put 2,000 litres of oat into the into one of the areas for the train, so that's why that's showing there. So you do get a couple of custom selling and productions. Now, if we have a quick look, if you got your alfalfa, and you got your alfalfa hay, you've got wine as well. So obviously then it will create wine from the vineyards that you can put in. You've got hazelnut, chestnut and nut. We've got some custom wood frame as well. Don't know why, but I think this is supposed to be like a truss for roofs, and you can drop off those to the construction plants. That's pretty cool. You get chestnut cream, chestnut flour, nuts oil and walnut oil, and you also get yogurt, which I'm guessing is potentially yogurt, but not 100% certain because my French is not amazing. And so we've run through the animals that you get. Contracts are, a lot actually. There's quite a lot of contracts. They do seem to spawn pretty regularly, and they are obviously the same ones: cultivating, fertilizing, harvesting, etc. There's quite a few times where the names of the characters have been changed, so that's quite a nice feature that obviously the mod has done. You don't start off with any productions in new farmer mode, but obviously you can add to that quite quick because there is the cheese factory right on your first farm. So when we've done that, I am actually going to go back into I'm going to go run through. So what I'll do actually, I'll run through some of the productions on the map. This can give us a chance to actually look at some of the areas. So we actually start with, I suppose what we'll start with first is, in new farm mode we start with this big area here, which is like paddock land. So this is where your main farm is, with your chickens and your sheep and your cows, and then you've got all the area around here is all yours as well. So plot 148. Then you've got plot 123, which looks like it's just got nothing in it at the moment. You then also start with plot 32 up here. So that's just looks like a grass meadowland, which is nice, but it's not the closest, but oh well. You also start with then a field over here in farmland 14. And your other farm is here, which has got your pigs and a few of your other bits of equipment. And you then start with plot or farmland 8, which is field 4. So quite spread out though, some of the areas are, but it's still pretty good. So if we just have a quick look up here and we'll look at the productions. So we've got a place to take your grain. We've got another place to take your grain. We've also then got a mechanic shop, so that's kind of where you can then buy things from. If we go here though, if I remember rightly, this is actually where your Grimy conveyors are. Yes, so you've got your Grimy conveyors all set up ready for you. So kind of like a root crop storage, so you can take your sugar beet, potatoes, etc. here. So it's already set up for you to just bring your trailer and tip it straight in. So I think that's really, really cool, and it's a really nice feature. You've also got a bunker here that you can offload to as well. So that's just a nice feature. Just just some of the areas of the map, just some of the placeable that got really nice to live front loader there. The trees are all really impressively put together. The whole map is just massively amazing, to be honest with you. I'm absolutely blown away how good this map is. So if we go back, we go across down here, so there's your main farm again. There's a little village here. So you got the carpentry area, and you got the sawmill. So if you wanted to buy them, $1 million. Wow, that's that's a very impressively expensive sawmill. But the one thing that is cool about this sawmill is obviously it is custom, because you've got like a log rack here, which I think is pretty amazing. Because over there you got the logs and you can load into here, then all set up for you to actually put the logs in, and like a proper sawmill, this would be functioning, and then it would take the logs and move them and put them into this loading area. So yeah, awesome. You can obviously hear the chainsaw as well, and there's a custom bear sculpture as well, which is pretty cool. So let's see how much this is to buy. That's not too bad. 80,000 for the carpentry. That's not too bad at all, actually. You got a cell wood trigger there. Wow, and you got a CNC machine there by the looks of it, so that's pretty good. So let's go back. So coming down here, we have the now I don't know what this one is personally. I can't remember if we can buy it. No, we can't. I'm not even going to try and pronounce the name of this because my French is pretty shocking, as well as my driving. Can I find out what it is though? No, I don't know what that is. If anybody knows what the pronunciation or translation of that is, please put it in the comments in this video. I'd very much appreciate it. So let's go back to this one. So fromage, I'm guessing that's to do with yogurts. Fromage, yogurts, probably that, so it probably takes milk, I would have thought. Carpentry again. And then we've got the wine, which makes sense really. That's where the wine is. So and you've got grapes all around here if you look. So these are all grapevines that have already been set up right next door to the winery, which is really nice. So I've done that one. Go here, we've got the bakery, we've got the restaurant, we've got the artisans, probably an artisan bakery. Epiceri bio, not sure. Can we find? Oh, okay. Okay, so that's quite cool that it's got here. It takes butter, cheese, lettuce, tomatoes, etc. That's a really nice feature. I like that. So the artisans take a different range of things to produce different things. That's nice. So if we then go back down here, you've got the quarry. So if we go here, this is actually the quarry that's spoken about in the actual description on the modders website. So it's a proper fully functioning quarry with the machines actually running and on some kind of a default track. So that's really cool. I wonder if the diggers work. I don't think they do, but still, it's another amazing feature of this map that is just incredible. Can we go up there? No, can't go up the rock face. Oh well. Right, so back again to over here. So I think this is... Oh, okay, Ubeleron. Yeah, okay, so the train goes to Ubeleron. That's cool. That's nice to know. Then we have the Terrio. That is a supermarket from what I can work out. It looks like a supermarket to me. If the pronunciation or the translation is incorrect, do let me know in the comments. Bataria. What do you think this is? Oh, that probably looks like a sugar beet logo to me. So, and that looks like sugar beet to me, so I'm guessing this would be something like that. Can we buy this? No, we can't, I don't think. So we can. So I don't know what that does. If we buy that, what does it actually allow us to do? So look at our productions. Okay, so that is a sugar factory. So that's what that is. For anybody who would like to know. So let's go back up to the map, finish off these productions. So here we've got the Renault Agriculture, nice Renault dealership, a vehicle shop. We've got a logistics, that's logistics warehouse by the looks of it. Got another one and another one. We've got a cement, so I don't know what that is. What are these then? I'm guessing these are like places to sell your grain. Probably a French version of things like grain and material handling. So I'm guessing so. I'm not going to have enough money to buy this. Yeah, it looks like that, doesn't it? Quite a lot of French French language on this map, obviously because it is based in the Dordogne, but my translation is terrible. That I'm guessing will be for your fertilizer and your lime. Makes a lot of sense. So then we've got a garage for your fuel. We've got the animal dealer, and we've got a pasture for cows there as well. This is where our other farm is on the map. We've got this is where you can actually sell the custom production for the wood. Cereal factory, it's quite nice to see a default one. Spinnery, tailor shop. I don't know what that one is. Let's have a quick look if we can work this one out. I don't think so, no, I couldn't work this one out earlier, so I'm not 100% certain what that is. But there is our first collectible that we've seen. You have found a piece of the village map. Find the more to access Castelnaud's secret. Wow. Okay, so there's a secret area. That's very interesting. That might be something for me to look at for another video maybe. So let's just go back down here. It's been redone that. This is the train again that goes to Ubeleron, and then we've got a naval export area, which is where the barge docks. We've got a rent train again, and we've got naval export to take your sugar beet to. So I think we've done these carpentry, yeah, and up top here we did those as well. So I think that is all the productions on the map that we've run through, like the quarry, etc. So one thing I will say though is I'm going to go here, and then what I'm going to do, I'm just going to enable flight mode again. We're going to have a quick look at the hazelnut and the nut areas. So we are flying again, but this makes it a little bit easier in my opinion to do this. As you can see, there's all your vines and lines of grapes, so that's good. But here is one of the some of the custom crops on this map. So as you can see, we've got standard nuts, but if you look on the actual map itself, they're different colours. So if we go left a little bit, these are hazelnut trees, these are nut trees. Then again, if we go all the way over there, these are chestnuts. So these are 3 different types of nuts on these, and if you're wondering how you actually harvest them, I was thinking that, and then I went into the vehicle shop. So I was like, okay, I didn't see any, there's no customization, so there's no mods you need for this. But if you go into the tools, you'll find that there's a category called Castelnaud, and in there is a couple of default, or sorry, not default, but it's a couple of nut pickers that have been already set up automatically. So obviously these are what you put on the back of the trailer, put on the back of the tractor, or front loader by the looks of it maybe, and then this goes up, and I'm guessing this shakes everything completely. So this will go round, it will shake the tree for the nuts to fall down. So it's quite nice that the modders have put that baked into the map itself, so you don't need to download that. In the Castelnaud machinery category is also the Chrome Profi liner and the Hardy Mercury 4000 sprayer as well, so that's pretty good. So if we just have a quick zoom up, so I mean, it's just, yeah, I am very, very, very amazed by this map. I think it's absolutely incredible. Just the terrain and the way that they've been able to put all the customization with the buildings, the textures, everything in is absolutely incredible. I mean, if you look over here, I'm going to probably just go to this one last area here before we go to the standard map prices. Just the ability to build a village up the hill with all the winding roads and all the traffic going up, I think is absolutely incredible. I mean, I wouldn't want to be driving a big tractor around this area. When you look at the roads, they're yeah, that's pretty steep and pretty tight as well. So I mean, to take things to this production here, you probably definitely want to be using a truck or something with a small like cargo trailer or something like that. But just the level of detail on the buildings and just, yeah, absolutely incredible. And then when you do first start on the map, you actually start at the castle. I mean, this, look at that, lovely. What an amazing, superb add-on to a map, really is superb. Got a nice French flag there flying as well, but just, yeah, I am actually quite taken back. Wow, wicked. Catapult they? Yeah, no, trebuchet I think they are. Wow, absolutely incredible though. I am absolutely taken back by this map. It is really impressive. So what we'll finish with though, as always, is let's have a quick look at the field prices. Now when I looked earlier, they're pretty reasonable. I was quite surprised. So if I looked at like field 149, 55,000. So you can expand your farm there, that's not too bad. This big meadow here, 151,000. I think that's a really good price. 22, 73,000, 17, 125,000. What's the biggest? Do we think 43 might be the biggest? Yeah, 195,000. Again, not mega money. Over here, 13, 181,000. None of the fields on this map or forest areas. Forest areas there, that one's 367. A bit more expensive, but obviously you can make quite a lot of money out of the wood, and there's the custom wood production. But just, yeah, absolutely incredible. Really is and I think the fill prices sum that up really. So let's get ourselves back to the farm. And yeah, hopefully you've enjoyed this map tour. Apologies it's a little bit longer than normal, but again they will be chapters, so feel free to skip to where you want to. If you did like it, please give the video a like and subscribe to the Grainman channel, and I hope to see you again soon. Many thanks.